Hi there. Dr. Bose giving you some video feedback on your literacy narrative. I believe in you. Um, Thank you for submitting this paper. You disclose, some really personal details, and you give us a really kind of important outlook on, what literacy means to you, how you got there, and so forth. So, good job with, you know, being able to provide the details and kind of giving us like a very honest perspective. So let's talk about what you did. Okay, you definitely um, made a very vivid portrait of the situation. It could use a little bit more reflection, commenting, questioning, and speculation about what this experience meant to you. I think at the very end of it, you start to tell us as readers um, what Mrs. Gillespie says to you, and when she says, "I believe in you," and even though she didn't know what it was, it had such a huge impact on your life. Well, what's the huge impact that it had on your life exactly? I want to know a little bit more about that. Okay. Now, I think you start to hint at this a little bit. Um, where is it? You talk about your interest in a new hobby, writing. We had to make our own title page, cover, illustrate pictures. You were hooked. You loved generating your own story with your own plot, characters, pictures, ideas instead of doing one required assignment. Then you decided to be the overachiever and created many short books. Um, Now, hang on. Before we get to that, I think you need to explore this sentence a little bit more. I loved generating my own story with my own plot, characters, pictures, and ideas. If you were to do a revision of this, you could talk a little bit more about that, first piece of art that you created, that first short book that you created. But I think what would be even more important is to tie that to the bigger picture. Okay. Um, what was it about everything here, you know, things getting rough for your family, having to live out of your car, your family car, and then later having to switch schools. This is, obviously a series of very kind of challenging experiences, and oops, I'm sorry, a very challenging set of experiences, and maybe get into some of that more possibly, but more importantly, tie that into the experience of literacy because that's what's like really needed. Okay. Then you actually do go into a very specific set of experiences. I'm very proud of you. You did a great job on these books, and I want you to know you can do and be anything you put your mind to. I believe in you and all that you can become. So she spells something out for you that's like very important. What did that mean for you? Tell us. How did that translate for you? Tell us. You might look at a significant event learning to read or write. You did that. You might focus on cultural attitudes toward literacy and explore how you have navigate some of this for better or for worse. I think you could use more of this, okay, especially in terms of speaking about your background and not having a model for success, which I think you addressed from the very beginning. I love that, and I want to, read more. Uh, Becoming literate in a current subculture or group. I think you start to do that in this class, but do more of this, learning the lingo, gaining membership because you could read or write or read the code of the group. Okay, so as it stands, I want you to read over some of the writings that I'm highlighting over here, review those. Level formality is fine. Using words with appropriate connotations, including coherent paragraphs, using figurative language. I think those are the three I think that will really kind of help in terms of background reading. Focus on uh, using commas appropriately and using semicolons appropriately to communicate the very vast set of complex ideas that I think you're starting to get at. So it seems to me you are around the category of a high B in this paper, possibly a low A. You're definitely going towards that, so we're going to put you around about an 89 or so. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for listening to my feedback. Don't hesitate to make another appointment with me to talk about your writing for the genre analysis. Looking forward to it. Always looking forward to reading your writing. Take care. Bye.